Paul Nellen, which is a literal Fed, and it seems like Gypsy too, and
Yep.
the
Yep.
Hammer and some other
Yeah,
folks.
I had an idea that Gypsy was a fucking government psyop, fucking cause to fucking cause infighting, fucking because I know a lot of us in here do not like the shit skin. Like he even
No,
crossed the
I,
line
I
dressing up as
I
Adolf.
believe
it really pissed me
I
off when he
believe the
dressed up
gypsy.
as Commander Rockwell. Seriously, like the fuck.
Exactly. Fucking
I
despicable.
don't think I don't think Gypsy's here to cause infighting. I think Gypsy's here to just make us look bad because he acts like a caricature of a white nationalist from a Jewish movie.
He's really
He's just
stupid and uninformed.
I think
well,
it goes
yes,
even deeper. I think he genuinely has like an attachment to this identity in this movie, and he really wants to make it work for himself.
Well, yeah, because he's a gypsy. He belongs nowhere.
Speaking of him, I just opened fucking iFunny and there's a video of him. They fucking love him on there. It's insane.
It's funny, yeah, sure, but it's not helpful.
No.
It's destructive.
The reason he looks like a fucking caricature is because he is, right? Like it's the
yes.
same way. Like, so there's this concept. I'm sure you all know it, and I'm just repeating shit you know. But there's this concept of Protestant missionaries, and the church Christians who would
The
they would drop
wasps.
supplies off at these islands and in remote communities in Africa and in the Southern Pacific, to try and help them, right? And then when they come back later, they find that they've made a bamboo idol of a plane, and they're worshiping it because the plane gave them food once, right? So
Yeah, they don't care for Christianity at all. It's just what they give them.
right, and those things are called cargo cults. They actually have a name. It's called a cargo cult. It's a cult that is built in the native culture around the cargo drops that are giving them stuff. It's kind of the same way with gypsies and with Mexicans and with all these and with Indians too, right? The Pajit Indians, they see fascism, they see National Socialism, they see things like this. They don't understand that it's European Christian men, right? They don't understand, they don't comprehend what it came from. They just know what it looks like, right? And that's where Gypsy is, and that's where people like Pacifist are, and that's where all these guys are. Is they're just cargo cultists.
Thank
They
God
like
you
the
mentioned pacifist.
yeah, they know what it looks like, so they imitate it, and that's why Gypsy ends up looking like what a Jew would portray a white nationalist terrorist as actually being. It's because that's all he knows. That's all he can. That's as far as he can go. That's all he can figure out. Right? It's why all these Mexicans, unironically, are like Heil Hitler, but also burn all churches, right? Because they hate Catholicism. They hate Christianity, but they love Hitler. It's they don't understand what Hitler was or where he came from. They don't understand Mussolini. They don't understand Franco, right? They can't understand any of those people. So it's all just a cargo cult to them. That's you're right to say that he looks like a cartoon villain because that's as far as he can go, right? That's his full understanding of it.
I
It's
Well,
mean,
kind
to
of
yes.
sad,
say
really.
Hey, do you guys want to go red pill some people in the Patriot Party USA chat, the
Oh
voice
no.
chat?
Uh
It's really hard to red pill normies. You gotta start.
Fortunately, I'm already banned.
oh.
I think the
I don't know,
libertarian
the
man.
panel
ab-
is
I'll
the
the
be
best way to
straight
go
up.
about
absolute
that.
king response. Hey, you want to go red pill some people? Unfortunately, I'm already banned.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You gotta push them
I
down
didn't
that
say
libertarian
much
rabbit
at all,
hole
and I got
pipeline.
banned.
On to another red pill chat.
On to another red pill chat.
Funny, there's like 20 people here and like only like 3 are talking.
All
It's
right.
okay. Let them listen. It's fine. If they want to ask questions, it's also fine. I encourage them to ask questions.
Yeah, so I was kind of getting at no questions either. It's kind of
Thinking further about the tenets and the siege aesthetic, I think that even if we want to sort of pull people from this party line toting partisan politics position and sort of go in line with some of those tenets, I do agree that the aesthetic is kind of immediately going to be, I don't know, an unnecessary hurdle to have to overcome with a lot of people that initially pop into this chat.
The aesthetic has more resemblance of evil. It doesn't bring hope or anything like that. It's about hate, as you know, hate lab. So people immediately will fuel whatever their desires are with the wrong motives to fix things. You
I
shouldn't do
agree.
it for hate. I mean, sure, they say that the hate for other people is inspired by the love, but the way they portray it, I don't think it's a good way of working around it.
I
You know
agree.
what? I wrote something on hate and love. You guys want to hear it?
Sure.
All
Sure,
right,
go ahead.
let me find it. All right. Love. For one to love, you have to hate. Hate. For one to hate, you need to love. Hate and love are the two sides of the same coin in the duality of man. Love is an intense emotion that can overwhelm one's mind. Hate is an also intense emotion that can overwhelm one's mind because hate is the most pure and intense energy that comes from nature itself. For the master cannot hate more than the slave clasped in iron bondage. In war, hate will drive you further into a rabid frenzy after seeing your comrade shot and slain in the heat of combat. To love, to love one